Hi everyone, welcome to this Python programming video lecture series for second year ECE students SRMIST. In this series, we are going to learn Python programming from basic concept to simple program solving techniques with some practical examples. In today's sessions, we will discuss about Unit 1 Python basics and variable and data types. So before that, what are the key features of Python? So it is a simple and easy to learn. Python syntax is very straightforward, making it the beginner user friendly. And it is the interpreted language. That means the code is executed line by line and easy for simplifying debugging and testing of it. And it is a dynamic typing. That means the variable types are determined at runtime. No need to declare any specific variables. What is that data type? It is dynamically by default it will take. So it offering some flexibility in that. And it is the extensive libraries. That is many libraries we used NumPy, Panda, TensorFlow, and many libraries can use it. And it also a cross-platform, that is, we can work with the Windows, Mac, OS, or Linux. So these are the key features of Python language. And it is that Python is a high-level programming language. And where we have to use this means it's the most popular programming language used in artificial intelligence, embedded system, particularly for data science and automations, or many engineering applications. We use that Python. And here the Python uses some indentation instead of brackets, and it's a case sensitive language. Okay, let us start that examples. See, these are the small introduction about the Python language, and we have to go for the basics and the variables and data types. So first thing, whatever the language we start, we just check with that print statement. So what is the print statement function method means? The print parenthesis. This is the print parenthesis. And one more thing before, hash is that command line. The interpreter cannot execute this command lines. Okay, so the Python command line is the hash. So I have to write we print. So everything we executed in the Anaconda in the Jupyter Notebook Terminal 3. Okay. So this is the function, print functions. So whatever you are typing inside the parenthesis will be displayed as the output. That is the print function. Okay, it is the method name. Whatever inside the parenthesis, if you have to type, it will be displayed as the console window. Okay. So for example, we have to type it some welcome statement, that is the print, and write it as a welcome to Python, for example. Okay, so the strings will be we have to write a strings inside the quotes only. That may be a double quotes or a single quotes. Okay, so we have to run it. So it display whatever inside the print parenthesis we have to type. It will be coming in the console output window. Okay, that is the print statement. And next is that input function. We can get the input from the user by using the method, that is the input parenthesis. So this is the function name, input parenthesis. So inside the parenthesis, whatever you are typing, it will be displayed in the console window. It will be displayed in the console window. What is the input function? It asks the input from the user. The text inside the parenthesis is displayed as the prompt to the user. Okay. So for example, we take it as and what the user giving, it will be saved in some variable for the future use. Okay. So that give that name. It is, for example, it is a username. For example, username, and we give the function input of some any inputs you can type it. That what is your anything. So, okay. So like this, if you have to type inside the input, so how it will come means you have to run it. Okay. So like this, what is your name? So input parenthesis, inside the input parenthesis, whatever you are typing, it will be asked to the user, what's your name? That answer will be saved in the variable user underscore name for future use. So you have to give some name. It is a raw. Okay. So like this, then how we have to access it? Okay. How we have to access it? Then one more comment, we can use it, for example, formatted string in the print. We can use it, print statement. And for this above statement itself, before start that our string, you just make it as the F string. F string is nothing but it is a format string. Okay, F is for format. Because the Python format the string by replacing the name of any variable in the braces with its value. Okay, so inside the braces, whatever you are writing, for example, name means instead of that, if you are using a variable, instead of the variable, the actual name will be displayed. That is a formatted string. So how we have to give the formatted string in your program means like a print, then open parenthesis, then F, and we have to make it that any print statements. For example, it is the hello and username. We have to give that variable in the curly braces. That is user underscore. For example, here your input you are get from the user, that is saved in the username. So I give the same thing, username in the curly braces. Okay, the curly braces. Now I have to whatever display want to in the print statement, you can type it. Hello, username. My name is like this. Anything you can use it. Okay, my name is Python. Anything, any kind you can use it. Okay. So if you have to run this kind of print statement, formatted string means instead of the username, what the value you are saved, that is that name is a ROM is coming here. Instead of the variable, the value will be displayed by using a formatted string. Okay, if it's not coming, I will put it here. Okay. Deadlock as there is another pending input. So we do a pending input. So the pending input is pending input. Okay, now we have to execute this line. Okay. So like this. For example, hello, the username we saved and give the input. What is your name? They give the input is Ram. Ram is saved in the username. And here in formatted string and curly braces username, if you are giving instead of the variable, the value, what the value is there, Ram is running in the output. So hello Ram, my name is Pankaj. Like this. Well, like this, we have to use the formatted string. Okay. Then next is their display is escape sequence. And another important, the primary basics are escape sequence. We normally use it. So what are the escape sequence means? Here it is the slash. We know that it is a slash n is for new tab and slash t is for horizontal spacing tab. If suppose you are using the double slash if you are using inside the string, what the output you are getting means only that print backslash, one backslash is coming. Double backslash if you are using, one backslash is coming. And backslash and some print double quotes if you have means that will be coming. We'll let us discuss the example. Let's example. So print, for example, print. Okay. So here I have to write using something. Okay, double backslash n for a new line. For a new line. So like this, if we have to give what you are getting this output. Okay. So here double backslash you are using, the slash n is the new line. But if you want to print the slash n as a string, you have to use one more backslash. Okay, so double backslash if you are using one backslash, continuous what you are required to make output, that will be coming. So in the output, I need the slash n. So we are using one more escape operator before that, it is a slash. Okay, so the same thing, if suppose I have to use it only one slash, okay, it will make it as a new line. Okay, only slash n means new line. Using is one line and then for a new line is the second. So using is one line, for a new line is a second. Like this it will come. So the same example, if we have to use the tab, okay, Same example, if you have to use the tab, here use the slash n. So any slash n, okay, and here without your spacing slash t, if you are using, you have to run it. We are getting here that using, then the horizontal spacing will come. Okay, horizontal spacing. So like that. Then we can use it like this also, triple quotes. If suppose you are using triple quotes, so what you are getting is, for example, here slash m using instead of slash m, and here we are using the triple backslash. Okay, so what is your output? Triple backslash. Then if suppose you have to make it some quotes, to start some quotes. Okay, any quotes you have to start for your new line. So what you are getting for the triple slash means, so the double, instead of the double, first double, it is the interpreter is running from left to right. So first double slash, instead of double slash, one slash will come. Okay, then one slash with the backslash of the colon means the backslash colon will come in the output. Okay, so what is your output? Using slash colon for your new line. So what is the meaning? This colon is not end of the string. It will be started furthermore. That is the indications. Okay. So here you are getting, right, using slash as colon for your new line. Okay, slash quotes for your new line, because this double slash is a single class slash. One single slash, it means that the slash quotes will come in the output, means it will be displayed using the slash quotes for your new line. So the like this, the escape operator will be working in this. So for some time, last one more example for this backslash. If suppose I want to something inside the quotes. Okay, already it is having a quotes. Inside the quotes, I want to print it the another quotes, for example, like this. Okay, so what I have to do means here the slash is like this. Okay. So this is the string. Inside the print, one string is there with the double quotes. Inside the string, I have to print that quotes for your new line. Okay, the interpreter doesn't know this quotes. It's not as the end of the statement. It is the beginning of the next one, like this. So if you have to use like this, what you are getting means error unterminated string. Okay. Okay, so you still have to give some other thing. Okay. So for example, just to give them some other thing, that is that another some other statement, any statement, almost. Okay, suppose you are using the quotes and terminate with the double quotes. Okay, so like this. So if you want Python is good, okay, he said Python is good. So he said, comma, this slash, the single slash used for whatever that it is not a end of the string. It's a further the Python, the string will be started like this slash will be used. Okay, so that conclusion here it is the double slash means single slash, and furthermore what it will be displayed, it will coming, and only a slash and new line slash t for horizontal tab, and then triple slash instead of double it will take a single slash, and single slash means further whatever it will be displayed on the output. If you are using a single slash and furthermore strings means that string will be displayed. So like this you have to use that backslash operator in the Python. So it's one of the basic. And one more thing here, you can use it that for end or separate comment also used inside the print statement. Okay, so simple print statement we have to use it. Here we take the print double instead of any, without any backslash, we take this example. Okay, so I just make it here separate. This is one string, comma. The next string is this one. Okay, I make it like this. Two strings I have to make it. So at the end of these two strings, if I have to give the end, okay. So end whatever I required, I can give it. End of the strings, I need it like this. Any symbols, I need it like this. End of the string. Okay. So I can give like this. You have to run the end it will come. Okay. Welcome to Python. So this is the command. So if you have a multiple string, end whatever need, you can give end equal to in the quotes, it will come. And the same thing, you can make it in the separate also. Separate by using a separate command instead of the end, it is a separate. Okay, using that separate. Okay, so in between the string, it will come. Separate the welcome to Python. The separate, if you are using SCP, equal to it will. Okay, so these are that common print and input statement, how to use it. Okay, so the function is the print parenthesis, whatever you are typing, it will print, and you can make use of the f print also. And you can give that input you are getting from the user by using the input parenthesis that will be stored in the username. Further, we can use it. And various backslashes, slash in, slash t, and then double slash and triple slash we discuss and separate and random. Okay, the next is the data types and operators. And what is that data types? What is meant by data types? Okay, so variables and so in this in data types and operator, before that we are discussing about the variables. Okay, so variable is nothing but it stores the data. A common type of variable in a Pythons are integer, float, string, boolean, and complex. Okay, so you know that example, any kind of data type it will accept it. For example, a is equal to 10, and we make it a b is equal to anything 3 point, a floating number, integer number. You can print it. It will come. Okay, print of a, print of b. Can access like this. Okay, the simple. It's like ordinary language. It will be printed. Whatever you are printing your task, it will be printed. Okay, two statements. It's not defined. Okay, so like this, you can use that float, a string, a boolean, complex also. And the string you have to make it in a single quotes or double quotes. Okay, and booleans means the output is coming either it is a true or false. Okay, if you give some conditions, you have to print it something as a boolean data type, whether it will give the true data type or it is a false data. That's all about the variables. And before, one more important thing, there are certain rules to be followed for variables. So what are the variable names? It may be a letters, numbers, or underscores, but they can start with a letter or underscore, should not with numbers. Okay, the variable which you are assigning should not with the numbers. Okay, and the spaces are not allowed in a variable name, but underscore we can use it. Okay, and that is another thing. And one more important thing, avoid the Python keywords and function as a variable names. Okay, many default keywords is there, that should not be a function name also, not should be the variable. Okay, and give us some valid variable name. So you not just like that. Some way for understanding, some give the valid variable names. And the reserved words, 35 words, cannot be used as a variable names. So these are the rules you should follow for the variables. So the next we come to that containers. So there are various containers. That are the first one is a strings, list, tuples, and dictionary. So in this sessions, we are discussing about the strings and how to access all this. And before start, what is a string? A string is a series of characters. A string is a series of characters. And Python strings are immutable sequence of characters. We cannot change the characters inside the strings. Okay. So anything inside the quote is considered as a string in a Python. So you can use it as a single quote or a double quote as a string. Okay. So that is the string. Now we take the example and the various functions we can perform in here, string data type. Okay. So let us start with the example. For example, info. We just take it as example. So some variable info, I make it one sentence. Okay. So Rose is a beautiful flower. Rose is a beautiful flower. Like this, I have to make one sentence. Okay. So in this, I just print the same statement. This is a way of representing a string. The sequence of character, it is represented in a single or double quotes. It is assigned some variable. I have to print the string by using the same thing. Whatever inside the functions, it will print. Okay, and we can perform many more operations in the string. So the same string we have to take it. We use it as that change the string uppercase, lowercase, or swap the case, or capitalize the case. So many functions we can perform by using that same variable name info dot functions to use it. Dot title. If you are using dot title parenthesis, it will give us a title. Okay, title means all that letter should be a capital letter. All the word of the string is the capital letter. Okay, so like this a title, or you can make it as a uppercase dot uppercase of parenthesis. Okay, dot uppercase we can use it. Wait, uppercase is when used to dot uppercase. Okay, so like this we can use it a dot lowercase. Like this, or we can swap it if it is coming the uppercase means upper, and we can use it as a lowercase. Okay, so lowercase, and we can swap the cases. It is alternatively this gang or capitalize this. So many things we can perform in this. Okay. The next is that slicing of the string. How we have to do the slicing. So for example, we take another example for some variable text is equal to, I just make it a word a Python. This is my text. Okay. So here I have to do the print of how to do the slicing means the part of the, it is a string. Okay. The Python is a string saved in the text. So how we have to slice it, part of the Python string, how we have to access it. So the indexing, it is normally start from a 0. The P letter indexing is 0, 1, 2, 3. Like last indexing number is a -1. If we want to access the first index, so what we have to do, text of square brackets. We have to use it like this. Okay, you can print it. The first letter P will come. Okay, so the same thing. So similarly for last letter, if you want to last letter, you have to slice it by using a -1. Okay, slice by using -1 means the last character will be displayed. That is that O will, N will be displayed. Okay, and in between you want to display it. What you have to do in between you have to display. So for example, here I have to make it. I have to make it 0 to 4. 0 to 4. What is that? The last one, it's the excluding. That is n-1. Start from 0 n-1. So 0, 1, 2, 3. So 4 letter, PYTH will come. That is the way it works slightly. Okay. And we can use it. We can use it for all letters. Okay. Starting. This is the colon for starting, and this is the ending means all starting and ending, and increment size is 2. So what will be 2 means it is it printed the every second character. Start from the 0th character pi, 0 plus 2, second character, and 4th character like that. So what you are giving, PTO, 0 to 4 position of indexing of Python will be coming in the out. So it is a PTO. Like this, we have to do the character slicing. Okay. And next one is how to do the concatenations. Okay. How to do the concatenations. For example, text one is Python. Okay, and text 2 is some other. Text 2 equal to some other string. So how to concatenate means so C is equal to concatenation of, or you can print it directly. The print text 1. Okay. Print text 1. Concatenation is a plus operator. Okay. So you have to use it. It can use some space also that we have to concatenate, and text 2. Okay, so like that, if you have to give, you are getting the text 1 and text 2, some spacing. Okay, and the repetitions, how we are using the repetitions means the print, how to do this repetition, text 1 is repeated multiple times. Okay, repeated 5 times means we have to use that multiple 5. Okay, so 5 times it will be printed by like this. So it is a concatenation and a repetition of this. Okay, then we have to do the some strip command also. Strip means it's removing the white spaces in the string. Okay, so you are taking that this command. For example, So we take this one. Okay, so how we do the strip command means just print it, and here you are giving some spacing about. Okay, so if you print the original same thing, how you have to represent means you are using representations or EPR of the info. So what is the use of this representation mean? Whatever the spacing exactly, it will be displayed. Okay, in the info, whatever it is there, exactly it will be displayed. Okay, with the spacing, everything. What in info variable, what stored, actually everything will be displayed within the codes also. Either it is a quotes, it's not a problem, double quote or single quote. In info variable, what you are saved, exactly it is reprinted by using the representations. Okay, and how to do the strip command? How to do the strip command here? Same thing. We are using that strip info. Okay, using that representation. Now we have to do that strip dot strip. Okay, info dot strip. Info dot strip. That means what? The strip command have some spacing that will be removed. Okay, this will be removed. Okay, that is the use of strip command, removing the extra spacing. Or you can use instead of the strip, it is a L strip. We can use it. That is left side space is stripped. Okay, left side space is stripped. Okay, and for example, info you are giving right side also space means you can remove the right side spacing also. That will be removed instead of the L strip. We can use it that R strip, that the right side strip. Okay, so like this, left side space, right side is removed. Okay, so this is the, and this is removing the spacing, and you have to the adding the spacing also. Okay, so how to add the space means by using the info strip command. Okay, how to add the means they take that, just remove this info and all, directly we take. Okay, the strip command, the info dot strip. Okay, then dot center. How to add the spacing means center some width. If you are giving 20, left side 10, right side 10, it will take it and align this one. Okay, so it's a beautiful cover. Centralized it before and after. Okay, and similarly, you can use it that left side adjust or right side adjust also. The same instead of center, you can give that L just or just. Okay, and do this also. L just, same comment. That is adding the spacing instead of center. Just we give the L just. L just. Okay, left side. So it is the proper way. That's why it is coming. Okay, or it will be added. Left side it is aligned, and then right side it is the spacing. So just differentiate that. Right side you just give it instead of L just, we make it that R just. Okay, so it just the rose is beautiful flower. It is properly aligned. That's why it is coming. Otherwise, you can make it properly. Okay, so this is that the string. The string. How to define a string? The container string. How to define it? Mean either it's a single quotes or double quotes. Okay, how to do the slicing of it? Okay, from the starting, ending, or middle. How to do the slicing and how to concatenate. Okay, how to concatenate that or how to slice it, concatenate and repeating repetitions of the character, and how to remove the white space or how to add the white space. Then we discuss. The next is that some more operations, that is searching or splitting the character or joining the character or replacing any character or modify the character, how we have to do it. Okay, so we take that example. Okay, we take the same example. It is a Python programming. Python programming. How we do that checking or searching. How to do the search. Okay, so if suppose you have to give the print, what command use for searching means by using any letter, if it is there in this text or not, we have to search. Okay, this string, for example, I have to search Python is there in the text or programming is there in the text. I have to check it. So what word I have to check? I just give it after this print. For example, Python I have to search. Okay, Python. The comment is it is a string, so it is a double quotes. Okay, double quotes in. Okay, in text where we have to check it mean in text. If it is there, it gives the Boolean function. Yes, if it is there means it will give the true. Why? Because it is coming means it is a case sensitive. All right, it is small letter I'm using. The same thing, I just give it as a capital letter. It will come to the correct one. Okay, so it is very case sensitive. Carefully you have to use it. Okay, by using the in, what word you have to search it in the particular text. If you have to search like this, it will come. The same thing instead of in, we can check it that print. Okay, print text starting letter we can check start. Okay, starts. The keyword is dot start. Wherever one is in, the next is this dot start. And colon, I have to check anything whether it is the py. Okay, this word I am checking is it starting with this py. It will give the true. Okay, similarly for end with, instead of starts with, I can make it as the end with. End by py, it is not there, so it is give the false. Okay, not end with, ends with, starts with the ends with. Okay, it give the false because it's ending with the ing, right? And also we can make it a find. Okay, find mean the indexing it will find. Which index it will be? Find py. Indexing, if you are giving the indexing start from your zero. So it is give the find. By using a dot find, it will give. And same thing you can use it a count. How many times the letter, particular letter, it is coming, we can check it. Why I'm checking how many times it is coming? Only one time is coming. Okay, so like this, we can use the commands. That is in command starts with, ends with, and find main index it produce and count also. Then we can use that a split command, dot split. Okay, so dot split command, splitting and joining. So for example, you take that the splitting and joining, we take the another character, Python is fun. If you take like this, okay, so you have to print that splitting and joining. I have to do the splitting and joining. Okay, print. For example, I'm taking that store in words. What I have to split it means this particular variable text dot split. The comment is dot split or parenthesis. Okay, so this I have to print it, print the words. So split means all the words is splitted separately in the separate codes. This is the way of splitting. And the same thing we have to use that join also. Join text, anything, any variable you can give. How you use the join command means dot join. Okay, so I just use it any joining symbol also I have to use it. Okay, so this is one character. How to join mean dot join. The method is a dot join. Which one I have to join? Already the words are splitted. The same I have to give the words here. Okay, how it is join. Okay. Not printed, so I have to print the join underscore text, right? So it is join. This is splitting and joining. The next is that how to iterate. So for example, I'm taking text is equal to Python. How to iterate by using a for loop. Okay. So each letter will be displayed. So for is a keyword and the variable, any variable you can use it or the character individually in from the variable text. Okay, colon. Then it is a print. I just print that char. Okay, so individual character will be iterating through a string. All letter. Case sensitive, very carefully we have to use it. Okay, so separately it is coming. Okay. Then we can use that replace and modify also. So for example, you take the same text, how we replace mean new text. I'm replacing any text. Okay. So I'm replacing what you have to use mean the previous values Python is fun. Okay, in this text, I have to replace. So in the variable text, I have to replace. Okay. So what I have to replace means in text is a Python is fun. Okay, instead of Python, so instead of Python, P capital letter. Instead of Python, I am replacing with the game. Okay, so what it will come output, it will be replaced. Print it again. We have to print it the new text. We have to print it the new text. So it will be game. The game is replaced. Okay. I'm printing only the new text. So instead I will just give the print the text. Print the text. The text is Python. I am including here Python this one. Python is one. The new text is text dot replace. Replacing Python with this one. Okay, Python is. Okay, so this is the way we have to replace the characters. Okay, so then finally come to the operators. So many in Python, many operator is there. That is arithmetic operator. You know that the symbols are arithmetic operator. The symbols are plus, minus, so addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, all the basic symbols, and it is a floor division. This is the division symbol is this one, and next to floor division is this double divide. So the difference between the division and the floor division, the division gives that floating values, exact floating values. Floor division, the floating is eliminated, only the whole number will be displayed. And modulus means the remainder will come, and exponent is the powers. Okay, so these are the arithmetic operators. The next operator is the comparison operators. So that is normally it compare the things and give the true or boolean values, true or false. So what are the operator mean? Double equal, not equal, greater, less, or greater than equal, or less than or equal. Then logical operator, and operator, or operator, and not operator. Okay, and means true table. We know if both the conditions are true, it will be one. Any one condition is true, that value will be one for our operator, not as a reverse functions. So, for example, we have to take that x is equal to 5. You take this one, and then just make it that operator. That is a logical operator. How the logical operator will work. So, for example, I'm taking x is greater than 3, and x is the 5. So, x is greater than 3, and operator, logical operator, and x is less than 10. If suppose using like this, both the statements are true, so I am getting a true. Okay, if any one is false, so you are getting the false statement. So like this, it is a the logical operator will work. Then assignment operator. Assignment operator means we are using that x is equal to 5. Okay, so assignment operator, for example, x is equal to 5, and then add and assign also is there. Okay, so we have to use it x plus add and assign. So x plus equal to 3. Okay, so print the x. Okay, so what you are getting, it is at 8. Okay, so this is the assignment operator. Yeah, assigning of equal to or add and assign and subtract and assign and multiply and assign and divide and assign. So next is a bitwise operator. Okay, so bitwise operator is and ampersand is that bitwise and. Okay, this is the and operator and this is the or operator. Okay, this is or operator and XOR operator, not operator, and a double less than left shift operator, and this is the right shift operator. Okay, so these are the by bitwise operator, normally you know about it. Then membership operator. Okay, membership operator means check if value exists in a sequence. You have some sequences, that value is there in that or not. We have to check it by using the to function. One is the int, another one is the not int. Okay, by using these two, we have to check the value is in the list or not, okay, in the sequence or not. That is called as a membership operator. Okay. For example, x in 1, 2, 3. For example, x is equal to 1, 2, 3. We can keep it x in 1. If it is there, it will give the true value. If it is not, the false value it will give. And finally, identify operators. So by identify operator, there are two operators. One is. Okay. The command is and is not. There are two operator identify. That is identify means it means that the memory location, same memory location is there, it gives the two values. Or else it gives the false values. Okay. So I just give that identity operator. So example, you can create one list that a equal to 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like this. Okay. Then I am defining this is the memory 1, 2, 3 stored in a variable in one memory, and I'm making b is equal to a. Now I have to print it. Okay. I'm checking it by using the is command. A is b. Okay. So what is the meaning for this? A is B. A is the same for B, I'm checking. But it will check only the memory location. A is 1, 2, 3, 1, same memory location. B is equal to A, it also represents the same memory. So it will give the true value. Okay. So if suppose I have to create that A is equal to one memory location. Okay. And I make it that B is equal to the another 4, 5, 6, like this. I have to create like this 4, 5, 6. Now I just check it, both are same. Memory locations are there. A is B. I'm checking A is B. A is B. No, A is one memory location, B is another memory location. So it gives the false value. Okay. So in the next lecture, we discuss about the remaining containers like list, tuples, and a dictionary, how to do the slicing, indexing, everything. Thank you for watching.